All right, hey VC, I'm Jamie. Welcome back. We are back with another video, and yeah, I know it's been a while since my last one, but we're back with some, well, I guess, yeah, anniversary celebrations, 50th anniversary celebrations for this iconic album. This is Grateful Dead and Europe 1972, originally released as a triple LP set. It's been, of course, out on vinyl and CD over the years, and they're back with the 50th anniversary releases. Now, it's also available as a 2 CD set. This one, this 2 CD set comes from the Grateful Dead box set 1965 to 1973. So I haven't picked up the new 2 CD anniversary edition because this one's really nice. It gives you all of the music plus bonus tracks on each of the CDs. From this one, and so the new 2 CD 50th anniversary release is just the triple album on 2 CDs, so you don't get any bonus stuff on that. But so this is from, again, that original huge Grateful Dead 1965 to 1973, so you can see the bonus tracks on each disc. And, you know, this gives you everything you need and more. It's a nice little booklet with this as well. And yeah, so I didn't pick up the 2 CD. I've been happy with that one. But I did pick up the vinyl because I've never had this album on vinyl before. And it has just arrived. So we are going to take a look at it. So triple album set. Fantastic. And oh my gosh, it's very nicely packaged. Boy, this looks terrific. So just taking it out of the cardboard box, and it's got its own little bag and everything. How cool is that? Very nice, and I like the decals there. So Grateful Dead Europe 72. Again, this was the last series of concerts with original member Pigpen, who died shortly after the release, and this was a very expensive tour, but this album did great when it was released. So nice sticker on the back, and it's kind of, these albums are always kind of interesting because sometimes you see this is the cover, and other times it's that as the cover. Just kind of depends. So let's take a look at the hype sticker here. So 50th anniversary remaster 3 LP set, 180 gram vinyl. So there's no bonus tracks on this release. It's a commemorative edition, if you will. And so then it's just the track listings there, including, of course, Mountain Dew and Brown Eyed Woman, Women, which was a new track. You got Truckin', Tennessee Jed, Cumberland Blues, One More Saturday Night, Jack Straw, You Win Again, China Cat Sunflower. Okay, so very nice. Just comes out of the bag like that, so there's no shrink on it or anything. I do like that. That's quite nice. Quite nice. All right, so let's take a look. I've got it going the right way. Well, I guess, yeah. I'm so used to that as the cover, but there you go. So then it just opens like this. And there you go. Not a lot to see inside. As I said, I've never had the vinyl version of this, so this is pretty cool. So there we go. And boy, it's a nice heavy records. It's definitely 180 gram for sure. Again, Jerry Garcia, final tour with Ron Pigpen McKernan. Okay, so yeah, we do have some extra little goodies though inside. Just taking the first album out, and already we've got a nice little sticker there. So we have some extra little goodies in here, and I guess you can find out more. They've got that sort of scan thing there. Good old Grateful Dead cast. Get on the bus and take the legendary Europe 72 tour with good old Grateful Dead cast. Stopping at every show with members of the Dead family. Find out if you're a bozo or a bolo at dead.net/deadcast. There you go. Wow. Nice little booklet included as well. We'll take a look at that in just a bit. Nice polyline sleeves and kind of a nice little replica on the Warner label. Very nice. But yeah, and good weight to that for sure. All right, let's take a look at the booklet. Nice. As I say, hugely successful, but I guess a very expensive tour of Western Europe at the time, 1972. Very cool to have Grateful Dead there, and I do believe this is the Amsterdam show there. Okay. So that came out of the first slot, and we'll go into the second slot and see what we got. And we've got, of course, the second record. And again, polyline sleeves. Pretty straightforward on that. And taking the record out of the third one. And quite simply, there you go. So really going to enjoy listening to this on vinyl. As I said, I've never had it before. Never owned it before on vinyl. And there you go. Oh, okay, very nice. Okay, if I can refold it back properly there. All right, 50th anniversary, and it's quite nice, at least in terms of the album cover, that they haven't put on like a barcode or anything like that. That looks really nice, very nice indeed. Oh, okay, so there's that, and as I mentioned, I already previously have that on a double CD set, but also as part of the 50th anniversary, they've released this on CD. Now, this had come out as part of one of the Record Store Day, one of the fairly recently ones, either Drop 1 or Drop 2 from this year, with a completely different cover for the album release. Now, the album, I think, was 5 LPs. This is a 4 CD set, and this, of course, celebrates the Lyceum Theatre London, England concert from 1972. From May 26, and it says 50th anniversary Grateful Dead live from the Lyceum Theatre, London, England. Uniquely beautiful concert featuring Pigpen's penultimate performance 4 CD set. And yeah, a bit of a different cover there. And there's the track listing there. So very nice. Nice to have this. So let's open this one up. And of course, the CD box set is pretty reasonably priced, and you get lots of music. But in terms of the vinyl box set, you might still be able to get it. I still have seen it around, so I'm maybe tempted. We shall see. But and then this out on Rhino, of course. I just don't want to wreck the hype sticker there. Oh, okay. I love the cover. I love how creative they are with the Grateful Dead covers. And quite simply, the four CDs, and then the booklet just sits right on top. There's no space for the booklet. And how about another sticker? All right, there you go, with that same information on the back. And so yeah, all the CDs just sit in there, and the booklet just sits in there. No space for that, and I don't know how extensive this booklet's going to be. It looks like it's fairly thin, but a nice little write-up on the London shows, or the London show, I should say. And there you go. Okay, so there's that. That's in terms of the Grateful Dead 50th anniversary issues of Europe 72 live in Europe. I've got a few other things to show you. I did pick up the Rolling Stone. This is called Licked Live in NYC. This is also available on vinyl. It's a great show, and the only downside is it's maybe not the best live recording. So I think it was a few videos from the VC that haven't been exactly thrilled with the quality of the live recording. Again, there's so many live Rolling Stone albums to choose from, but I mean, it's a really nice, again, nice song selection. So the write-up here, to celebrate the 40th anniversary, and it's hard to imagine now, this goes back to the 40th anniversary for the Rolling Stones. Now the Rolling Stones are celebrating their 60th. But to celebrate the 40th anniversary, Stones embarked on a worldwide tour in 2002 and 2003 that would cover 117 shows in a variety of theaters, arenas, and stadiums. This show captures their January 2003 performance at Madison Square Garden in New York City and features a guest appearance from Sheryl Crow on Honky Tonk Woman. Sounding great. Licked Live in NYC includes previously unreleased performances of Start Me Up, Tumbling Dice, Gimme Shelter, and Sympathy for the Devil, along with 3 bonus performances from Amsterdam and rehearsal footage. And so this also includes the concert. I went for the DVD version. There's, of course, the Blu-ray available as well. And I like the way it's all packaged, and I kind of like that. At first I thought, what is that supposed to be saying? Like, I get that it's, the 4 of them, but it's Mick, Keith, Charlie, and Ron. And there you have that. And yeah, so let's take a look. And the booklet just pops out here, and not extensive, but it's a nice little set overall. Some nice pictures. But yeah, hard to imagine when we were excited about the 40th anniversary for this band way back when. So again, the discs with the DVD, and yeah, as often they always put the DVD first, or the DVD or Blu-ray first, and then the CDs. I would package it the other way around, but that's just me. I'm more of a fan of the audio, but I do like, as you can see, NYC, and then they've got a nice little. So here's the CD, and then the last CD. But then the packaging is quite nice with the boys in the background. But then I thought, well, there's only the 3 spots, so how are they going to do all 4? But of course, there's Mick, and then there's Charlie and Ron, and then Keith. So again, nice package overall. And again, it's another live Rolling Stone album. Do we need another live Rolling Stone album? Well, that's up for debate, but there you go. Okay, a few other things I've picked up. This is a Spirit reissue celebrating the 12 Dreams of Dr. Sardonagus, a fantastic album from Spirit. And so this has a lot of bonus stuff. So you get the full album plus bonus tracks on disc 1, and then disc 2 is live at the Fillmore West, San Francisco, May 16th, 1970, with one of the tracks recorded at the Boston Tea Party from October 1969, but this is really just kind of like those deluxe edition issues. This is on esoteric recording from Cherry Red Records, and Cherry Red, I'm really loving that label in terms of their reissues. Really nice sound. Now, the live album is good. It's a little rough around the edges in terms of both the sound and the band, but as it's kind of the write-up talks about, the band in terms of the live recording is kind of sloppy and tight, kind of all at the same time. But very cool to get any sort of recordings from either Fillmore West or Fillmore East. Okay, so we got the CDs just sitting in like that. And just, oh, I mean, Nature's Way is just, oh gosh, what a great song. Not to single out any one song, because it's such a great album from start to finish, but nice little write-up there. And it's an album that wasn't huge upon its initial release, but of course has since become an absolute classic. I love just the weird photography sessions with the makeup and everything. Fantastic. With Randy, California. Okay, so yeah, Spirit. That's well worth picking up. I picked up the latest on CD, the Neil Young official releases. And now this is Neil Young official release series disc 13, 14, and then 20 and 21. And you're thinking, okay, why are they missing a whole bunch of records? Those albums are the Geffen years. So again, since these are on reprise releases, I don't know if they're going to do the Geffen releases or not. It's something I hadn't thought about with this big reissue series with Neil Young. So that's kind of a drag if they don't get to those, but who knows, maybe they'll release those separately, I don't know. But initially, looking at 13, 14, 20, and 21, it's like, what's going on here? So this has Neil Young, Hawks and Doves, and then Reactor. Then following that, he switched over to Geffen, and then the first album back on reprise was Neil Young's This Note's For You, great blues album. But then this also includes the album El Dorado, or the EP, I should say, El Dorado, which was only released, I believe, in Japan and Australia, and it's terrific. I really enjoyed it. So this is pretty much in keeping with the Neil Young releases, and the El Dorado album really rocks. It's a good kind of rock and grungy kind of Neil Young album. And then as always, he has always this little insert to check out his website for all the you know, the hundreds and thousands of audio and video recordings, all for $19.99 per year. So you get the little advertisement there, and it's a nice, you know, replica for the CDs in terms of CDs replicating the vinyl issues. So you have, of course, Hawks and Doves, and they're really nice cardboard sleeves, and then the CD in like that. And usually they'll have sort of each one in this case has sort of like a little booklet. So this one is in this style, replicating the album notes. So there's that. And then we have got Reactor, certainly a different kind of Neil Young record. Certainly heads were scratching with this one at the time. Neil Young and Crazy Horse with Reactor, going a lot more sort of into that techno kind of vein. And so the CD here, and then again Another booklet inside, replicating it. This one doesn't fold out. This one is much more like the traditional style booklet, simply with the lyrics, like that. And then we have this Notes for You, I think it's a great blues album, and it was a real, not quite a return to form, but, you know, a return for him to reprise records, and this Notes for You, and getting back to some, you know, sarcastic writing and things like that in terms of taking on the, you know, the commercial industry and that sort of thing. So Neil Young, this Notes for You, and it's a good blues album. And so this one, again, with the booklet, traditional style booklet, and like that, and like that. And last but not least, El Dorado. And you can pick this one up separately. I'm not sure if you can pick up the CD separately, but you can definitely pick up the vinyl separately from this box set. And yeah, it's definitely worth it. It's a good rockin' Neil Young record. Sad it only got to limited release initially. And so this one I don't think has any booklet or any insert like that. And then we have that. And what is interesting, I think, if I can find this, the source is mastered from, I think it says 44/16 digital. So they are, at least in terms of Neil Young, upfront in terms of the mastering. So source mastered from 4/16 digital, and it says that on all the records. So I don't know if that's in light of the MoFi thing, but there you have that. And just a few more Neil Young things for you. I did pick up the CD versions of the sort of the bootleg series that has been coming out. Unfortunately, I haven't been able to get my hands on the third one that came out. I've ordered it, but it hasn't arrived, and I don't know why. This one is called Neil Young Citizen Kane Junior Blues, and both these albums are pretty much, I'm not sure what the other one's like, but it's pretty much solo Neil Young, very acoustic. This one was recorded from a cassette player at the Bottom Line in New York City from May 16th, 1974. So this one is real bootleg quality, and maybe not for everyone. Neil Young fan, very enjoyable listen. It's hard to kind of see the tracks there, but this one is real bootleg copy. However, this one is a very nice recording, and for whatever reason this one also had a hype sticker as well. But this is Neil Young live at the Los Angeles Music Center, Dorothy Chandler Pavilion, February 1st, 1971. And I don't know if you can see that great track list. Again, pretty much kind of solo acoustic Neil Young stuff. But this one is a nice recording. So this one I think would be worth picking up on vinyl too. And this one also, for whatever reason, a gatefold as well. Okay, so that's going to wrap it up for this one. I'm sure we will chat again. So much going on in the VC. So we'll chat again soon. Do take care. Bye-bye.